Welcome everybody to more Skyrim Remastered here on AP Games, continuing our Let's Play with our Dwemer Battlesmith Let's Play. We are here and we finally, we're able to get a bunch of these unenchanted staffs. I had to basically sit here and wait for his stock to replenish, go in, buy some, wait for his stock to replenish. I've got 5 or 6 of each. Should be enough to get us through with all these different unenchanted staffs so that we can enchant them the way that we need to. In particular, we need the restoration staff for healing hands. That is our test in order to get into the College of Winterhold, and I'm hoping that we can cheese our way through with using a staff. I'm not sure if we're able to do that, but we will see. We'll test it here in this episode, and we'll go from there. Alright, so if it's your first time here on the channel, so glad to have you. You are awesome for just tuning in and even making it this far. So hopefully you enjoy yourself with this episode. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some hype-free Skyrim gaming. What the... What just... Nelith, what did you do? You...
My new steward is acceptable. If only he made pleasant.
Like, you just fell down your own little portal thing. Alright,
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Yes, keeping very well. Okay, staff enchanter. Time to enchant some staffs. Okay, so the one that we're definitely needing is the Staff of Healing Hand. I believe this is... Yep. Let's go with one of those. Actually, I should probably take note of which ones I already have. So let's do that. Alright, so we've got... Healing Hand. We've got 2 lightning bolts already. Ice Spikes, Firebolt, Chain Lightning, Calm. Okay. Calm, Chain, Fire, Ice, Lightning. So we got Calm. We don't have... We do have Flames. We don't have... I don't think we have Fire Bolts, though. So let's go with 2 Firebolt ones. We got Flames. Frost... We've got Ice Spikes. I don't think we have Frostbite, though. So let's go with Frostbite. We've got Ice Spikes. We've got Lightning Bolts. We don't have any of the Rune ones. I'm not... Do I want to spend some of my last destruction staves? Yeah, I guess we can do this. Okay, so we're more likely to... So, I'm trying to remember all the quests for the... I think that we more often run into stuff that's weak to fire. Oh. These require... Oh, the Frost Runes require 3 Heartstone. Really? That's interesting. Ooh, okay. We have Calm. We have Fire. Okay, so we've got... you know what? We'll save everything. Yeah, we'll save everything else. I think we're good. Okay, so we have enchanted ourselves a nice little staff, and we're gonna hopefully use these staves.
That whole thing with the standing stone was very odd. I just assumed.
Okay, good talk, buddy. Hopefully we can get into the College of Winterhold. Oh, we need a warding spell, don't... Oh, that's right. I'm hoping and praying that, oh, no, I don't want to wait. I'm hoping and praying that the ward that we get here from Spellbreaker will count as a ward spell. If it doesn't, then we might get stuck on immediately on our first load quest with, whatchamacallit, when we, right when we get into the college. So, this is all very... This entire scheme of mine is very suspect, guys. We'll see what we can do to make it through. If it turns out that we can't do it this way, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with some, how do I put it? Quote-unquote lore-friendly way to get around the idea of using magic, because my character is vehemently against using magic, which is why we're using the staffs. Basically, the idea for this is that, the staffs, instead of being, like, infused with, like, magic, are, like, he's stored electrical energy in them somehow, or, like, he used some sort of Dwemer schemery to do something, you know, tricksy to, you know, to store, like, fire energy in there. So that's the plan. That's the hope. Alright, Esther Staff, Lost Knowledge, no, is it in here? What the world? Okay, well, it's definitely not that one. I just want to get into the
What is it?
I just want to get in the college.
Ah, now that's a fine shield. And not mere dwarven, is it?
You're a smart guard. You should, yeah, you should come with me, dude.
No matter what, the college will endure.
Okay. So heal other
Alright
spell.
then.
Let's do healing hand.
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls.
Does that count?
The college is an asset to... No? Well, if you... Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
Okay.
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college
Cast a
lives on.
healing hand spell. Is it a book? Did I get a book? No. I just learned the spell. Hold on. Healing hands. There's also wards. So what is this? What staff do I have then?
Well done indeed.
It worked!
Well
It
done
worked!
indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice.
It worked!
I'll lead you across
Oh my
the
gosh!
bridge. Once you're
Oh,
inside, you'll
yes.
speak with Mirabelle
Oh,
Evelyn,
guys,
our
I did
master
not
wizard.
think that would. I didn't think
Please,
that would happen.
Follow me.
Oh man, I am so happy about this. I am so happy that this is working out. I mean, look at me. I'm like a dwarf. Also I'm outfitted in unarmored dwarven mage armor. But with my companions there, I think I should be okay. Between some good enchanted staves and a couple buddies to tank for me, I think I should be a-okay on in my adventures. Guys, oh man, I cannot believe that worked. I'm like that's freaking hilarious. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna quick save just to make sure that that's not a mistake somehow. The only other thing is going to be the ward. So in how do I put this? Basically, in the first lesson that we have with our teacher.
No matter what, the college will endure.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, just take me across. I'm trying to be nice and be slow with you, but you're being awfully slow. So basically, in the next quest where we have to like do the ward or whatever inside, I'm hoping that the shield will suffice as that ward. Can I? No? Okay. Apparently she's just leaving me to my own devices. Which is fine. I'm fine with that. Alright, grab some snowberries.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Ooh.
Yes, of course.
Ancano with the
I'm simply trying to
with the
understand
makeover.
the
Some
reasoning behind
voluptuous
this.
hair there.
You may be used to the Empire
Ooh.
bowing to your every whim.
Little,
I'm afraid you'll find the Falmer
This guy's like a
received no
Garnier
such
Fructis commercial.
You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure
So are
of the
you.
Archmage. I hope you appreciate
girl.
the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has
The
my
first spell that they learned apparently in the College of Winterhold is how to give yourself natural, just
Welcome to the
luxurious,
college.
voluptuous hair. I was coming to see you.
Another new
Told to come to
student.
see you.
I'm surprised at how many of... Well, first you'll need these. While you're not I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah. I'll have a look
Wonderful.
around.
Please follow me, and don't wander off.
Yes, ma'am.
The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings.
I like the way she says lectures.
The Arcanium is located above
Lectures.
the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
I will follow that.
Unfortunately, we've had to implement
Beautiful
more
hair
stringent
anywhere.
entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We
Nords
don't
are the
anticipate
worst.
any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
You know who else is the worst? Slow walkers. Just saying. Slow walkers. There are two things that really like just... I don't know about you, but leave a comment down below. What's like your pet peeve? What rustles your jimmies, right? For me, slow walkers, definitely. I would say number 2 is slow people driving in the left lane. In the United States, that is. Third thing is when somebody uses the microwave, is done with it, and then leaves time on the microwave. I don't know why that gets me going. I don't know why that's a problem for me, but it's just like, you're an adult. Click cancel if your food's done before.
Now I'll show you to your quarters.
Anyways.
You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices.
Oh,
who you'll meet
okay.
Shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Okay, sounds good. Interesting there. I've never noticed it before, but there's definitely echoes in this. Ooh, wine. They provide wine to their... What kind of college is this? Welcome to college. Time to get absolutely, just completely smashed. Azura in the box. This is actually an interesting book about how the Dwemer were able to trick a Daedra into not knowing what was inside of a box. Gold, fine clothes. You know, the student heroes here before me just left all their fine stuff, and I'm going to take it. Fur trimmed cloak. Oh my gosh, that basket right there. Sea Dog cape. Yes, sirree, Bob. That is most definitely happening.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most
Tolfdir, that's the guy.
wizards.
Can we walk a little quicker, ma'am? I know that you probably are used to being in, you know, like commercials where you're told to walk really, really slow and, like, you know, kind of like throw your hair over your shoulder a couple times while giving a really big, awkward smile, walking towards the camera, right? But this is a little much. No? We have to continue going this speed?
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in. And
Oh,
if you have
thank
any
you.
problems, let one of our senior members
Oh
know.
gosh, being polite is so exhausting. Whew. Don't mind me. Just brought my
Welcome, welcome.
fancy
Please, stay.
stopwatch and my
The first thing to understand is that magic is by
Lydia,
its
what are
very
you?
nature, volatile
The
and
Imperial
dangerous.
Legion
my
is
horned
Unless you can control it, it
Uh,
can and will destroy you.
cousin. She's my cousin.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much
Also,
is not being
who else has luxurious hair?
What I'm talking
Tolfdir.
about is true control.
Good night.
Mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice.
Okay,
and
last
study.
thing I will say. Interesting
we
fact that I learned.
Let's get
Every
started.
single dark elf in the game, with the exception of
Please,
one,
please.
has red
This is
eyes.
exactly what I'm talking about.
The
Even
one
a
person who
smoky
does not have
coat
red,
of
is it red or black?
disaster is inevitable.
We've only just arrived.
They've only got
You've
red.
no
I think
idea
they all
what
either
any
have
of
red or black eyes. The only one who doesn't is the woman
You've been
from
quiet so far. What do you think we
the
should
Thieves
do?
Guild. Jeez, dude, your hair is like an 80s rock band. Practical.
Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you
Yeah.
actually show
What's
us
her
something?
What's her name? It's not
All
Irla.
right, let's settle down. I suppose we
Carlia.
can try something.
Carlia has purple eyes.
In continuing with
She's
our
the only
theme of
dark
safety,
elf in all
you
of the
start
entirety
with wards.
of Skyrim.
Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? Well, then this should be no problem. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. You we go. How do you think we should spend the remainder of our classroom time?
You could sell me stuff.
Take a look.
That'd be great. Stuff of fading. Target is invisible for 30 seconds? What? Wow. Soul trapping. Adept robes. Expert robes. Okay. Master robes. Who? Like, what? Okay. Candlelight, mage light, oak flesh. I'm not sure if I know these, but we'll just go with it. I want to sell you everything I can. Boom, boom. Let's just get rid of all this stuff. Except for the cape. We're going to keep the cape. Book. Misk. Good. Okay.
Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Hold still. Excellent work.
It worked.
Well, I think this
Both.
is an excellent start.
Oh my gosh.
I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards.
These both worked.
I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of
Both
the
of-
various
both of my-
applications of magic throughout history.
Both of my ramshackle ways of getting around the requirements of getting into the college worked from a lore perspective.
It's an excellent learning
Like, for those of you who aren't familiar, this character, like, one of the rules that I set out with this character is you are not allowed to use magic whatsoever.
That's all for now. Thank you.
And this is so, with the exception of Enchanting, because Enchanting is a Dwemer, is basically, you're not allowed to use any magic that would not be acceptable to a Dwemer, especially considering that this character is like an engineer type character, very much about logic and science and all that sort of stuff. And
Good to see Skyrim.
oh man, I can't believe that we got around both of the requirements of getting into the college.
Always encouraging to see the younger generations
Okay,
embracing
so
education.
again, we have to, but anyways, last thing on this is basically what we need to do is we need to, well, let's go ahead and favorite lightning bolt, ice spikes, fire bolts, chain lightning, and that should be everything, I think. So let's unfavorite the bolt launcher. I'm unfavoriting all this stuff. If I really get in a bind, I'll use it. But basically, what I'm doing is I need to be able to blend in with my new allies. Hold on. And in order to blend in, oh, okay, there we go. In order to blend in, I have to like use some sort of magic or something like that. But it can't be like super obvious. So this is a very good kind of workaround for that. All right, chain lightning. All right, I need to redo all these. So spiral breaker needs to stay there. Fire rune, let's do 5. Firebolt on 4. And then frost on 3. Ice spikes 2. Lightning bolts on 1. That looks pretty good to me. All right. Nice. So we got lightning, ice, frostbite, firebolt, and flame. I should not class flamer in here. It will probably hurt one of the allies.
College will be here for you no matter
Okay, so getting through into the so we're familiar with Saarthal already, but getting into the college was the first step. The other hurdle was the fact that staves use your magic as like your skill in magic to determine like cost and all this sort of stuff. And so I'm not sure if they level up your. Ooh, that's another good question. We might accidentally be leveling up our magic. But like the cost of spells is determined by your is determined by your skill with the various college or the various discipline of magic. But thankfully, the cost of magicka using staves is also affected by your by all your enchanted items, which I was unsure if that was true or not, but apparently it is. So we've avoided both of the major flaws, or both of the major pitfalls that could have occurred. Ooh, silver ore vein, nice. That could have occurred in trying to get into the college. So even if nothing else in this video goes right, this was a complete success, which is fantastic. I'm super excited about that. All right, silver ore added. Probably the toughest part is going to be the fact that we might have to deal with a bunch of Draugr Death Lords. Can we mine this ice? No, it kind of looked like Stalroot. We might have to deal with Death Lords being slightly underpowered, which could be an issue, but we'll deal with that when we get here. That was definitely like...
This is better than sitting around talking about magic, don't you think?
That was definitely like an elemental of some sort.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
I'm ready, let's go.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
That's why I got my shield. Alright. So, going into a dungeon, that means gotta get ourselves ready for a battle. Just in case. You never know when danger's gonna be lurking around the corner.
As some of you may know, Saarthal was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Saarthal.
Take the leather strips. And the leather... What? Apparently that bucket is very, very dangerous. Listerwort. Yes, give me all the loots. Anything back here? No? Okay.
This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able
Very
to
exciting.
study such an early civilization.
Well, in combat? I'm not in combat. Lydia? Apparently Lydia is a mage as well. She's able to teleport. Who knew? Who knew? You're very talented, Lydia. Very talented indeed. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I forgot to put on my cape. Ba-ba-ba. Now I look truly magical.
Who knows what we might find in here?
Well, are there any questions before we begin?
No more questions.
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds.
Okay.
I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Berlina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
interact with them, just
Alright, what am I? I've got fire rune. I want... hold on. Fire bolts. I want to make sure that I got this right. Fire bolt. Targets on fire do extra damage. I have to see if this does
search that area over there.
area of effect damage. It does not. Okay. That is important to know.
What shall we have here? Why don't you verify?
Oh, that's right. Dude is over there somewhere. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. And... Oh, dang it! Mistimed that jump. I'll take the quicksilver ore, though. And the... Oh, okay. And the refined malachite that's in there. I'm not too worried about that chest. Nice job, Lydia. Good work. Okay. Let's go up here. And grab that leather. And then in here we go. Hey, you.
It's going to take forever to
I am a
sift through
wizard.
all this. You what? You must be one of the new apprentices. then.
Correct.
Fine.
Correct
fine.
indeed.
Just Just don't make a mess of my work, all right?
All right.
I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here.
Okie dokie.
Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
Okay, sounds good. So we need to search for some magical artifacts after we collect this moss. And after, we say sayonara for now. That's the end of this episode. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed yourself. Maybe share the channel with one of your friends or something like that. That'd be really great. I appreciate that when people do that. And leave a comment down below if you have anything to say. So we'll see you again soon as we continue on through more of the Mages College here in Winterhold. And hopefully you guys enjoy yourself to continue on and continue watching. I appreciate every like, every comment, and every view, guys. It means the world to me. You guys are the best, and we'll see you again soon here on AP Games.